we are going to see about how to select or assessing the data from create a data frame object. So to select the single column from the data frame objects, we use this following formula: data frame object square bracket column name, or data frame object dot column name. The example. So data frame is created with the 3 rows 2 columns. Column name say as IP, row label 1 2 3. And next we are assessing that CS column alone using the first formula df of square bracket CS. So first column assessed, and then second formula, using second formula also we can assess df dot IP. So that IP column is assessed. Want to access at a time multiple columns, more than one column means we have to use the formula data frame object double square bracket and column names are separated by comma. To see the example, so data frame is created and see that statement of double square bracket IP comma CS. So at a time I can access the more than one column using this formula. I select a subset, or we can say the range of columns from the range of rows. For that we can use this formula data frame object LOC square bracket starting row colon ending row comma start column colon end column. So consider this data frames. It contains 4 rows and 4 columns, and df dot LOC Raja colon Ajay. So Raja row to Ajay row will be assessed. And in this row, two columns also IP to English columns are assessed. Select the single row. Can use this formula def object dot LOC square bracket row label comma colon. You see this example data frames. I am going to access Rani row alone. So the corresponding Rani row data are displayed. The more than one rows is a formula data frame object dot LOC square bracket start row colon end row comma colon. This comma next to colon indicates all the columns. So here the data frame is displayed. Here I'm going to access rows Rani to Karthik. So it's a display. And next Boolean index, that means the index labels we are giving in the Boolean type. True or false we have given. So see here data frames printed and tf dot loc true. So which label contain the true value in index, that row alone will be selected. See here first third and fourth row only true, so those rows are selected. And select all the rows for the particular column alone. See here numbers, random number generator 8 comma 4 means 8 rows 4 columns, and the values rand and function generate the values between -1 to 1 positive 1 randomly it will be generated. And this data frame row label is A to H, and the columns title is also capital A to D. And we are going to assess that only the one column for all rows. So see here I'm assessing the column A for all rows. And next using the LOC functions we are going to assess a column also, like a row data frame object dot LOC colon indicates all the rows, comma the column label. See here, data frame is created, and I'm going to access the column for all rows. So Rani to Ajay, all the rows are accessed for the column CS. To select more than one columns, you can use that object dot loc colon comma start column colon end column. So data frame is printed, and here I accessed IP column to max column. And next, using the index ILOC function like a series objects, here also we can access. So data frame is displayed, and df.iloc 0 colon 1. So 1 means minus 1 end value. So 0. So 0 colon 0. So only the one row, 0th row alone going to access. In the 0th row, we are going to access that 1 comma 3. That is first, and comma 3 means 3. Third row. First and third row. That is enclosed by square bracket. So first row IP, and third row max value is assessed for the Rani row. And assessing the both rows and columns using ILOC function, use this formula. Def object at ILOC start row index colon end row index comma start column index colon end column index. ILOC is integer locations, so we should specify integer value in that while you are using ILOC function. And data frame is displayed, and def dot ILOC 1 colon 3, that means 3 minus 1 2. So first and second row is going to fetch Raja and Karthik, and in this row we are going to fetch the column 2 colon 4. So second column and third columns, because end values always you have 2 minus 1, so 2 to 3 column only. English and maths column display for Raja Karthik row. Process that particular value from the data frame object, we use this uh, formula two ways. One is we can give the index positions df object dot column. Inside you can give that row name or row index value. See the example. Df dot IP of Ajay. So Ajay IP mark is assessed. And next, using the index df dot cs of 1. So in the first position means Raja CS Marcus assessed. So another method we can use that at or I at attribute for that to assessing the single values. So syntax data frame object dot at row name comma column name square bracket. Otherwise you can mention I at means index at numeric index, row index and column index we should give. So see the example, data frame is printed, and data frame object at Ajay comma CS. So Ajay CS mark is assessed. Next, I at index at 2 comma 3. So starting position 2, that's a Karthik, and ending position 3. Third position is max. So Karthik max mark is assessed. So that's 7. Rows can use that head function. General form for head function is data frame object dot get n. N is the number of access to be accessed. Default value is n 5. So here consider this data frame. Df dot get means can access the first two rows from the data frame. So Ronnie Raja row is assessed. And default get empty means there is no values given. So default to 5. So 5 rows will be assessed. The first 5 rows. Suppose there is no 5 rows means what is the first available? It will be assessed. In rows means you can use the tail function. General form for tail is data frame object or tail of n. Here also like a head functions default value is 5, we did not mention the n value. So here tail of 2 means that the last 2 rows assessed Ajay and Joe is assessed, and here n value is not given, so last 5 rows